I can hear you.
This guy's on speed or something, man. What's going on? What do you want to say?
I'd never take Class A drugs, mate. I don't know about you. Your mate does, Tommy Robinson, though. He likes coke, doesn't he, bruv?
Right, why would you think that he's my mate?
Oh, okay, so he's not your mate then, no?
Why would you see that? Have you seen me in the
So all the people that you hang around with are all dodgy as fuck, yeah? You know that.
Who do I hang around with?
It's who you hang around with. You start running for.
Scientific, give it a minute, mate. Give it a minute. Let these two hash it out.
That's funny, you know.
So you basically, you chill with Ralph, yeah, who's an absolute scumbag.
I don't even know who you are.
It doesn't matter who I am, it's what I'm saying, don't...
First time he actually says something irrelevant. I don't know who you are. Alright, so you need to know who someone is before you can answer a question, yeah? Dickhead.
Judge me on who I am, does it matter?
Mr. Alpha, have you...
You've just done the same thing to him.
Mr. Alpha.
Go on.
Wee man, shut up, yeah? This man doesn't need your help. He doesn't need you defending him like some groupie, yeah? Get back, sit down, because you got destroyed by Betty, yeah? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, have you...
You're the alpha, failed experiment is the challenger.
Shut up. Me and this guy have needed to speak this for a while now. Go on.
I haven't needed to speak to you.
So far, that's Wee Man, now failed experiment, trying to get some clout, yeah? While I'm trying to speak to this guy that I've been trying to speak to for months because I don't rate him. I don't believe he's got any intellect. He says he's got unbiased reviews. Yeah, you're unbiased because you don't tell anyone your views. I could be unbiased if I said nothing like you do for a career.
You were too, I haven't got a clue what I'm meant to be saying to you or anything, like...
Okay, well, how about I ask you some questions and you give me your unbiased, in inverted commas, answers?
If I feel like it, go on.
If you feel like it, yeah. If you, why would you come in if you don't feel like telling your truth, bruv?
Because I haven't got an answer to you. I don't even know who you are.
Oh, again, so it's who I am. Does it really matter who I am? What, you digging from my fight, bro?
Yeah. You could be a nutter. You could be
I could be a nutter. I could be a nutter, okay.
I could be a nutter, right. So this is the first time this guy mentions mental health. He's obsessed with people with mental health. What he doesn't seem to realise that a lot of people on these panels and chats do have slight issues with their mental health. People that he's actually spoken to. So I think he should just be a bit careful what he says, really.
I'll give you a question and then we'll judge you on if you're a nutter.
We don't know what you look like. We know what BVM looks like.
Yeah.
You got no truth. You've never seen truth.
Yeah.
So this is the second time failed experiment is trying to get some clout, and what he's saying here is that no one knows truth, yeah, we know what BVM looks like, but we don't know what you look like, yeah? Well, first of all, you don't need to see what I look like, yeah? You would judge me on what I say, so that's irrelevant. Secondly, people do know what I look like, idiot, because I've got stuff on my channel, you know, my channel, not your channel, failed experiment, which has nothing on it, yeah? Just shut up.
This is how stupid you are, because all you got to do is click on my channel, you'll see fucking videos of me, as simple as that, because I actually do shit about fucking things. Anyway, it's irrelevant what my face is, yeah? I'll ask you a question, I'd like an honest answer.
What you saying, G?
What's going on, real? You right, mate?
Yeah, man.
Right, let me just turn this down because no one wants to hear this, like, this little bit of social love. But yeah, anyway, so far what you've seen is Wee Man be a cheerleader, failed experiment be a cheerleader. So far that's two people cheerleading for this guy, yeah? You know, he's this big guy, you know, he's got unbiased... Why does he need people cheerleading for him? Is he that fragile? Has he got nothing to say that he needs people to cheerlead for him? And by the way, that's two. There will be more by the time this is over, okay?
No, it is. I'm just taking my time anyway. I've got the footage now.
Is it still not letting people go live down the park?
Yeah. It's still not letting people go live at the moment.
Oh, fucking hell.
You get me? But everything's blessed anyway, man.
I'll let you chat to Truth. I know he wants to speak to you about
it's whack job.
See what he said? Whack job. So the first thing he said when he come on, this guy's on speed. And then I asked him about Class A drugs and Tommy Robinson. He could say fuck all, yeah? Now he's calling me a whack job. Well, I'm not the whack job that can't actually answer a simple question, BVM. So, yeah, well done.
All right, you dissing someone about mental health, yeah?
No, I'm just saying,
yeah?
It seems like you're trying to just grab on any little thing, yeah? And
little thing. So what, people getting kidnapped and shit, you call that little thing, do you, bruv, yeah? Do you like your family to get kidnapped, would you?
Do you know something? I'm not going to take this conversation serious. I'm just.
No.
So he doesn't take people getting kidnapped seriously, yeah? He goes on Tommy Robinson marches and all this shit, but he doesn't want to talk about Danny Tomo having a kidnap charge against him, someone that he considers a friend, yeah? What a knob, man. You can't... You say you stand on your square. You don't stand for nothing.
Oh, no, don't be another person who got destroyed by me today. I think that's about 5 now.
Oh, how do you...
What would you want me to put in your eulogy? Pound shop journalist, is that what you want, yeah?
Whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, pound shop journalist, he came, did fuck all, died.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Exactly, it's funny, I'm funny, aren't I, bro? The thing about me is I speak the truth and I make people laugh. I'm pretty
It's
cool,
a little
bro.
bit funny. It's a little bit funny, but...
It is funny, yeah? Do you know what else is funny? That Tommy Robinson supports fucking Israel, yeah? I think that's real funny. What about you, BVM? Do you think that's funny, yeah?
Don't you support Israel?
Do you think I support Israel? From what I'm saying, BVM, that's a bit of a shit question, really, bro, isn't it? That's not a very good journalistic question.
But when you don't know who someone is, you just try and ask them basic questions just to get to...
Okay, so no, I don't follow Israel. Yeah, next question, mate.
Oh, do you follow Palestine?
I follow peaceful peoples, yeah? People who are
People in
good.
Israel, though, isn't there?
Say again?
Aren't there peaceful people in Israel as well?
Of course there are. Because most people are good-hearted, aren't they?
Are you good-hearted?
Yeah, I'm definitely good-hearted. That's why I'm worried about you hanging around with kidnappers. That's why I'm worried about you hanging around with kidnappers. That's why I'm worried about you hanging around with kidnappers, bro.
I'm comfortable hanging around with anyone I want to interview, bro.
See what he said? See how he won't speak out for the fact that this guy has got a kidnap charge. Yes, an actual kidnap charge. If you want to Google it, Danny Tomo kidnapping, yeah? So I speak the truth. This guy can't even condone it or condemn it, whatever. He can't even say anything about it, yeah? And this is someone he has photos with, yeah?
Say that I am comfortable hanging around with people that kidnap people. Say it right now on live YouTube, please.
No.
See what I mean? He just said it's not the case. So he said he is not comfortable hanging around with people that kidnap people. So why are you taking photos with him then? Huh? You're nothing, mate. I'm exposing you and we haven't even finished yet.
Next one in. Get the next one in. Get the next one in.
I am comfortable interviewing Danny Tomo, who seemed like a reasonable, good bloke.
Yeah, reasonable people kidnap people, don't they, my friend?
Wait, people make mistakes, bro.
Oh, they make mistakes. Okay, so kidnapping someone's a mistake. Oh shit, do you know what, love? I went out today, by mistake, I kidnapped someone. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think that you should ask Danny Tomo.
Get your names right, mate. Get your names right.
should
Why would I ask him? Why would I need to ask?
ask-
Why do I want to
Why
involve
you
myself
asking
with
me?
someone who kidnaps people? Why would I want to speak to him?
ask me?
That's up for you to do, bruv.
Why would
Because
you
obviously
ask
he's
me?
your mate.
Why would you ask me?
Anyway, so can you
Why would I ask him? Because you've got photos with him, which means that you've spent time one-on-one with him. Yeah, idiot.
say on live YouTube stream that you are comfortable hanging around with people that kidnap other human beings, please?
You're weird.
You can't do it, can you, mate?
You're weird.
Just remember, I'm making...
See what I mean? You're weird. You're weird. At this point, he has never been in the presence of someone that is relentless with truth, yeah? You can tell. His program is broken down. He's not used to this. He doesn't have the capability intellectually to even respond to the questions I'm asking. So what does he do? You're weird. You're weird. Seriously, and this is a guy that you follow and donate money to, yeah? This is a guy that you follow and donate money to, and you big him up in chats, yeah? Well done, well done. Be proud of yourself.
YouTube history right now. This is a day that BVM got fucking exposed by me. Remember that? What day is it today? 28th of December. Remember, 2019. This is the day that you...
Actually, I'm going to take that back. I don't know if he receives donations, yeah? But if you get paid Tommy Robinson money, you don't really need donations. So, like I said, I don't think he does take donations. I take that back, yeah? But you still support this guy who has nothing, yeah? Starts to call me a weirdo because he can't answer questions about people that he chills with that kidnap other human beings.
Career ended as a pound shop journalist. Remember that? Remember my name, and you might want to subscribe to me, bruv, because I speak the truth, you speak fuck all, bruv. You stand for nothing.
I was
Nothing.
going to subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you were. Yeah, I bet you were.
Getting into what you're saying,
Yeah, So you're happy chilling around with kidnappers, yeah? You're happy chilling around with fucking Ralph, who says that he's going to waterboard people on the live stream. Say to me, I'm comfortable hanging around with Ralph, who threatens to waterboard people on stream. Can you please say that for YouTube live stream, please?
First and foremost, how old are you, bro? Because I don't want it.
Irrelevant. You've asked me who I am.
How many times is he not going to answer a question? This guy is pathetic. If you want to meet me for a debate at Speaker's Corner, name the time, yeah, and come and I will destroy you, mate. I will destroy you and everyone will be able to see it, yeah? Do it. If you're confident enough and you won't get a little heart attack, yeah, or anxiety, panic attack, hyperventilate into a little bag, yeah?
How old I am. Do you work for MI5? Are you trying to fish for details?
I do not want to. MI5, do you think you're that important?
No. I'll tell you why I know you're not MI5, because you're not intelligent enough, mate. You couldn't work at the fucking McDonald's, bro.
I care about you.
Yeah, you couldn't work at McDonald's. You'd fuck it up. I'd go to you and I'd say, I don't want egg. And you'd put fucking egg in it, you dick, yeah? I know what you're like.
Do you think MI5 care about you, bro?
No, they don't. I'll tell you what, if I went on the street, they would. I'm not going to, because I'm not that stupid. I'm not going to let people like you start taking photos of people and like getting information to the government, because that's what you probably do, my friend, yeah? Who am I? Why does that matter to you, bruv?
You're a ghost in a shell.
Are you scared, yeah? Are you scared? You're scared of the truth. Never fear the truth, bruv, yeah?
You're a ghost in a shell.
Yeah, that's a good one. Is that all you got, mate? Is that all you got? You're asking me who I am, how old I am. What else have you got? You stand for nothing. You chill with racist people, and you are a minority in a country that has suffered racism in the last fucking few decades.
I'll tell you why I'm asking you how old you are. Not for the
No, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. You ask shit questions. When they said you're a pound shop journalist, you're proving it right now, my friend.
I don't want to insult a minor.
I don't want to insult a minor. Right, yeah. You're the one who's looking like a minor, who's calling people the following. Whack job, yeah? Weirdo. You are the child. You are the minor. You are the man-child. You can't even answer a question, yeah? You are the minor.
Minor. Oh my God, mate.
I want to cover my own back. I want to cover my own back.
You hang around with Ralph. You take respect from Braydon, who says that he doesn't believe that black people have contributed anything to fucking culture or anything of worth. Do you stand by that as well, yeah?
You see, by your attitude, yeah?
Do you stand by that?
He can't answer a simple question. I've asked him about 5 questions. Have black people brought anything of worth to this country? He cannot answer the question. I'll answer it for you, yeah? Tradition, culture, music, art, food, philosophy, the way of being with a family. Do you want some more? Because you can't even give me one, you absolute pound shop journalist, low intellect man got destroyed by overkill. 28th of December 2019.
Have black people brought anything to this country?
Your attitude stinks.
No, you can't answer anything. You're whack. Get out of it. You're whack.
Your questions, your attitude stinks.
I'm not bothered.
Your questions, your attitude stinks. So he stopped himself saying questions because I'm asking him reasonable questions because he is a minority and I'm asking him what that minority has brought to this country and he can't even answer it.
Attitude is the truth. You can't answer a fucking simple question, mate. I've fucked you up.
Oh man, another body down.
Truth, calm down, man. Just relax, man. Just take a deep breath, man. Just ask him to...
It's called passion, man. When you have passion, you get like this. When you actually stand up for something, you know, not like this absolute twat, yeah, who has no comeback to anything that I say. He just comes back with the weirdo. How old are you? You know, who are you? These are irrelevant questions. When you're getting asked questions, these are irrelevant things to come back at, yeah? If you're getting interviewed by Jeremy Clarkson, do you start asking him personal details of how old he would be and all this stuff? What an absolute knob jockey.
Ask him some normal questions.
I thought he was gonna...
Normal questions. So I've asked him, does he chill with people that kidnap people? Yes, he does. I've asked him about Tommy Robinson in Israel. Yeah? I've asked him about Ralph. I've asked him about Braydon. I've asked him about black culture. So how are these not normal questions?
ask me some like constructive questions. This guy just come out the.
No, he's been a bit high today. You need to bear with him.
Anyway, I think at this point, Real had muted me, you know, while I'm actually in the middle of talking to this guy, you know, the guy who can't answer a simple question. Let me just turn this down because you don't need to hear that. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to skip it forward to when I started talking again. But I do hope you realise that this guy is standing there trying to represent unbiased views, yeah? Well, what views has he got? Because he hasn't even mentioned any. I've asked him so many questions, simple questions that 19-year-olds could answer, yeah? And he can't. All he does is call me a weirdo, a nut job, asks if I'm on speed, asks, like, where I'm from, how old I am. This is all irrelevant, yeah? All irrelevant. And all his groupies and cheerleaders make me fucking sick, bruv. Yeah, because all you're doing is you're trying to suck up to someone who you think has got a bit of very minor celebrity, yeah, minor celebrity. That's who you're trying to curry favour with, yeah. Anyway, let me try and get back to where I was because no one wants to hear this guy just talk crap. Yeah, he makes you fall asleep. I don't know how he got this far. He's obviously been given Tommy Robinson money because he's got nothing, so he must have been pushed this way artificially. He came out of nowhere, yeah? I just saw him in my feed and I thought, who the F is this guy, yeah? And then I started looking into him. Oh, look who he chills with. Kidnappers. Oh, look who he chills with. People who threaten to waterboard live people on streams. Ralph also has said the following thing. Oh yeah, and I apologise for this language. He has said stuff like, I like to spread Aisha's cheeks and shagger. Now imagine if you said something similar in the name of Jesus Christ or Judaism. Imagine saying something like that, but he's all right to get away with what he said about Islam, yeah? And no, I'm not a Muslim. I just defend people's right to practice their religion peacefully without people like this trying to incite racial hate and religious hate. So back to it, brothers and sisters.
I'm gonna cry. I can't take this guy. He just speaks too much truth. Well, I'm just here to sort of rub shoulders with the fucking far right. Yeah, because I'm a little coward.
Imagine her to sound like you.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Anyway, how much did your coat cost? Was it like 12 grand or something? Yeah. I hope Tommy Robinson paid for that because that's coming out your kids' money, isn't it, bruv?
What coat?
What's he talking
His
about?
fucking the one that I looked up on the internet that he was wearing. Yeah, it cost about fucking 12 grand.
Is that what it is? Because you're watching man's garbs and everything, and you're getting bitter and all sorts.
Right, so this is the second time Wee Man has come in and jumped into this. By the way, no one asked for your opinion. He doesn't need you to cheerlead and defend for him. Just because you speak to him at the park and you try and lick his ass, I ain't fucking concerned, yeah? I'm here to speak the truth. It doesn't matter if it upsets little cheerleaders, all right?
You're exposing yourself, mate. You're exposing yourself.
Nah, you are. You really are now, bro.
Yeah.
Look how heated he's getting. Why are you getting so heated over BVM? Do you work with him? Or you just literally trying to lick his ass? Fall back. He doesn't need all you little cheerleaders trying to make him feel better because he just got destroyed, yeah? Fall back.
Alright, come on then, what are you debating me about then, man? Come on then, mate, what are you debating me about, man?
For the record,
Say it with your chest, mate. Remember you got fucked over by Betty yesterday, don't come in as well, mate.
And you might want to see Wee Man and Esau get destroyed by Betty because they were talking shit about her pregnancy. You might want to watch that because it's quite funny. And bear in mind, Wee Man, had you not jumped in and talked shit like this, I wouldn't be mentioning your name because I did have respect for you. But you choose the moment when I'm trying to speak to someone with my truth and my passion to try and cheerlead and defend him. So yeah, that's what happens.
It's really funny when someone comes online and wants to ask you.
No, it's not. It's not though, is it? What's funny is the fact that you work on behalf of Tommy Robinson, who supports Israel. That's what's funny. And what connection do we have to Israel? Fuck all. Yeah, so you and him, why don't you fuck off to Israel and work there? Because we don't want snakes like you here. We burn snakes like you here. Do you understand that? We expose you every day. We work hard to expose snakes like you, BBM. Do you get me? Do you get me?
Why don't you get me? You sound so angry. Why don't you make me?
Why are you whispering? Do you know what?
Listen to him. I've broken his program and he's starting whispering to me now. He just doesn't know how to handle me. He doesn't know what to do. He's got all his cheerleaders there for him, but he still does not know what to do. Poor little guy.
I'm angry because I'm speaking to a fucking demon snake, mate. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. And what are you? I thought you were.
Well, I'm an enlightened person who's trying to unite people for the fight against the evil. Unite the people to fight against the evil. Unite the people to fight against the evil.
This guy's brainwashed, you know.
Yeah? No. I'm not brainwashed, mate. You are, because you support.
Says a guy who chills with kidnappers, who chills with people who try to start racial hate and religious hate. Yeah?
People that support Israel. Israel's nothing to do with this country. We've got homeless people dying in the streets because we give money and support Israel, my friend.
You don't know nothing about the streets.
I don't know nothing about the streets. This is a quote from him. Right, so I'm talking about homelessness and you're saying I don't know anything about the streets. So, everyone has a right to talk about homelessness. So what you just said is a load of shit. Just like everything that you have said for the last 11 odd minutes.
Oh, okay. Do you, yeah? You do, yeah? Go on, then tell us all about your street.
More than you. I know about what's going on in the streets more than you. You sound very detached from the streets.
Yeah, this is funny because you said this about 5 minutes ago. Is your program...
I'm detached from the streets even though I'm trying to speak for homeless people. While we go around bombing countries, like Tupac said, we have enough money to fight wars, but we can't feed the poor. So what I'm saying is very relevant, but again, you don't have anything to say about homelessness because you don't give a fuck, you have no opinions. You say you're unbiased. You're unbiased because you don't have any opinions because you're a little coward.
I mean, sort of breaking down right now, mate. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Oh, now you want to know where I'm from. So now...
See what I mean? What the hell has that got to do with anything? He asked me my age, where I'm from. These are all sort of things that you ask when you have nothing else to say because you cannot answer the question. I've asked him about black culture. I've asked him about religious hate. I've asked him about Danny Tomo kidnapping. He can't answer any of these questions. What a pathetic human being.
We wants to know how old I am. You're a fuck you, yeah? Do you know what? Who the fuck are you to ask me where I'm from? Are you serious?
Privileged and entitled, young man.
Yeah, and...
A privileged and entitled young man. I'm probably older than you, yeah? Probably older than you, even though you actually sound half your age because your intellect is so underdeveloped.
Educated. The opposite of you.
Privileged.
The opposite of you.
Educated.
The opposite of you. I'm well informed.
This guy basically, what he's saying now is that because he thinks I've gone to university, right? He doesn't know yes or no, he doesn't know, but he thinks that's a bad thing if I've gone to university. Well, some of the most intelligent people have gone to university. Some of the most best people who save people's lives have gone to university. So are you saying you don't want people to go to university, yeah?
You've got about 5 minutes and then you won't be on this panel anymore, I guarantee it, yeah? 5 minutes. You know, this is the timer, yeah? 5 minutes.
Get out of here. Keep squeak, man. Get out of here.
Who, me?
You're like a little puppy. You know, one of the little puppies that keeps on dragging on your jeans. And you're just like,
yeah. Do you know what, mate? I don't kill animals to eat. Do you eat animals, mate, yeah?
I'm an alpha.
Do you eat animals? Do you eat animals? Do you eat animals? Do you eat animals? Do you support the...
He's broken down, man. He's broken down because he's starting all these weird-ass voices and shit. He's broken down. Poor BVM. Poor guy.
Your journalism is fucking whack. Your coats are fucking whack, even though you spend like 12 grand on them. Fuck off. Yeah? And the funny thing is that people will be listening to this and they'll be hearing you getting exposed, my friend. With your 12 grand jacket, and you can't even answer a simple question about Israel, yeah? Why are we giving money to Israel? Why? Why do we have a connection to Israel? Why? Why does Thompson Robinson go to Israel? Why?
Why do you have a connection with the Saudi Arabian government? After directly funding Ali Dawa.
Unless you're...
So why is this guy interrupting me and talking about Ali Dawa funded by Saudi Arabia? I've said this to you before. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to someone and bring in your irrelevant shit. We're not talking about Ali Dawa. We're not talking about Saudi Arabia. If you want to talk about those things, make your own channel and start talking about them. Don't come and interrupt people who are having don't interrupt me who's trying to ask someone questions. I know he didn't answer a single one of them, but I was actually attempting to give him the opportunity to express his beliefs, you know. But because he can't do that, he breaks down, you know what I mean? So he says he's unbiased. He's unbiased because he doesn't have an opinion on anything. He doesn't have an opinion on black culture. He doesn't have an opinion on Ralph speaking ill of prophets and trying to cause racial and religious hate. He doesn't have a opinion on Danny Tomo being a kidnapper. He doesn't have an opinion on our connections to Israel. Like I said, it's easy for you to be unbiased when you don't fucking say anything, you absolute moron.
BVM, shut the fuck up.
To Israel.
Why is the Saudi Arabian government funding Ali Dawa?
Shut up.
Do you know when these guys are bored? I'm telling you. You know when they go to university, yeah? And
see, he's assumed that I've gone to university. He doesn't know because I haven't answered, but he's just assuming now that I've been to university.
This is whack. This is another whack story. Don't even start it. It's a whack story. Don't even start it.
The teacher teaches them about politics, and they get a bee in their bonnet, and like they want to be a bit
right.
A bee in their bonnet. Do you mean having passion and conviction and standing for what you believe in? You mean the total opposite of you? BVM. I am the opposite, yeah? I speak with my chest. I speak the truths that I've researched and double-checked. You don't have any truths, and you're definitely not unbiased. So if I would definitely change your name because it makes a mockery. It's absolutely ridiculous, and Raspect was saying the same thing to you months and months ago.
So you think I went to uni then? Is that what you're saying? So you're saying if I went to uni, it's a bad thing that people go to university and get educated? Is that what you think? So what should they do? Should they stay in the street and sell crack to people? Yeah, is that what they should do, mate?
Let's all sell Class A drugs to people and get them hooked and get them robbing each other and killing each other over drugs. Let's do that instead of go to university and get educated. Now, not everyone can go to university, yeah, because it costs a lot of money. So if I was in power, I'd make it so that everyone can, yeah. But this guy doesn't have an opinion on anything like that. Of course he doesn't.
He's detached from the real world.
Yeah. I contributed.
I'm detached from the real world, even though I mention homelessness and talk about things like why we're spending money on wars. Yeah. What a dickhead.
More tax to this fucking planet than I bet you have, mate. I've worked in 3 different countries, mate. Where have you been, mate? Have you even been out of London, bruv?
You don't need to worry about
Where are you from? How old are you?
You don't need to worry about what I've done. Why? Why? Because what have you done? Nothing. And then you just got pushed here artificially by Tommy Robinson money, yeah? Loser.
What religion are you? Come on, you ask me this shit and you fucking tell me.
Answer any of them.
I don't care. I don't need to. I'm anonymous, yeah? You're not. You're coming out with your 12 grand jacket saying that you're fucking unbiased. Well, fucking answer some questions then, mate.
Absolute cowards.
Coward, yeah, I'm a coward.
He can't take it anymore. Now he's calling me a coward. He's calling me a coward, even though I'm standing up to him by myself without all his cheerleaders coming in and interrupting and trying to curry favour with him, cheerlead and lick his ass, yeah? And he's calling me a coward.
I'm speaking to someone who thinks there's something on YouTube, mate, so I'm not that much of a coward. I'm taking on about 4 of you every day. Afghan. Any racist person who comes to me, ignorant person, they will get exposed.
Alright, I've had enough now. I need to...
Hey, 5 minutes! I fucking told you!
I've had enough now. You've had enough of what? Not answering any single question. Mate, every time I listen to this, it just makes me smile because I just realise how easy it was for me to destroy your career. Please, just let me know if you want to debate at Speaker's Corner. You can even donate some money to my PayPal, yeah? So that I can come and see you and we can have this brilliant debate. Because I know that you got some spare money with all your 12k, with all your jackets and all this shit, designer shit, yeah? Well, all these people are homeless and it's becoming an epidemic. But yeah, brilliant.
How long did you think I was going to spend on talking to you?
Obviously, he's down.
Oh yeah, by the way, mate, Halima says hi, by the way, yeah.
Absolute nut job. You're a nut job.
Halima says hi.
I'm a nut job, but you hang around with kidnappers. I'm a nut job, but you hang around with kidnappers. I'm a nut job, but you hang around with people who try to cause racial and religious hate. I'm a nut job, but you can't answer a simple question. I'm a nut job, but you say that you're unbiased, and you're unbiased because you don't actually say anything. You can't answer a simple question. You cannot do it, can you, my friend?
Hey, mate, yeah, because I know how much you like her, don't you, bruv? Yeah.
Look in the mirror, young man.
BBM, say hi to Tommy Robinson for me, yeah? Tell him he's paying you too much.
He's definitely paying you too much. He's definitely paying you too much, man. Oh my god. Are you the best that they could send? Oh my god.
I doubt very much anyone is like, you're laughing on your own like a mad scientist.
Mate, your 12 grand jacket, just be happy that you got your 12 grand jacket out of it, mate, because I've exposed you. This is the last day you'll ever be around here, mate, yeah?
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at Speaker's Corner.
Good luck, brother, yeah? Good luck on your journey, your pound shop journalism, mate, yeah?
Comment, subscribe to the channel.
Have fun in your 12 grand jacket.
Look at him trying to promote his shitty channel as he's trying to leave. No, who's going to want to go to your channel after you've just been exposed by me? Who? Your channel will die because people realise that you're nothing. And if I did what you did, I'd have double your views, yeah? Because I can speak with intelligence and I research things and I'm able to answer simple questions. You can't even answer a simple question of what have black people brought to this country of worth. You can't even answer that. And I've already answered the question. I said about 5 or 6 things. Yeah? Idiot.
Jacket, mate.
Blessings, all of that good stuff.
Peace, brother.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, no, let's not bother. Don't bother. Don't go to his channel. It's fucking whack, mate. Yeah, he's got
Now look at Ali trying to lick his ass by promoting his channel as well. So another one trying to lick his ass, yeah.
BBM on YouTube.
He's unbiased because he's not getting views. That's why he's unbiased. Because he doesn't say anything.
Love, all that good stuff.
Big up.
Big up BBM.
Hey, man, you're so real right now, mate. Jesus.
Real, yeah. Real, can you tell BVM he's welcome on your...
Real, can you tell BVM that he's... Why don't you tell him? Why do you have to speak through Real, you absolute moron? And don't even get me started on this guy. If you want me to make a video about this Paul M guy, just let me know in the comments, yeah? Because we've all been talking about him. We've all started collecting evidence, screenshotting and recording stuff that he's doing. So if anybody wants us to start making videos about Paul M, just leave a comment.
Your channel anytime because he's got a lot of love.
Don't worry, he'll be alright. He's not gonna kill himself tonight. Don't worry. You know what I mean? He'll be alright.
I know I'm welcome, Real, and don't think I was just trying to drop you out. But you know when people you had your beef going on, and I just didn't really want to get involved in it and seem like I'm on anyone's side.
Yeah, thanks for asking the.
Oh, we know that you're not on anyone's side. Because you don't have a side, because you don't actually speak for anyone or anything.
Answering the question so unbiasedly, mate. You really showed your fucking credibility. You really did, mate. You really promoted yourself well today. Well done, mate. Yeah.
I definitely know you haven't got your own flat.
Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY LENNON is, mate? Do you know?
You haven't got your own flat. You haven't got your own car. Again, he's just assuming everything. Yeah. This guy is. I've never come across a guy so weak, yeah, so weak. For someone who has a YouTube following, he's mentally weak. It's like, seriously, man.
You know who Stephen YAXLEY LENNON is, mate?
He's your dad, isn't he?
Do you know who Steve...
Do you hear that? He's your dad, isn't he? Yeah? That's his response. I'm asking him a serious question. Do you know that Tommy Robinson used to be called Stephen YAXLEY LENNON? This is basically what I'm trying to say, yeah? And do you remember how this guy got to fame? He said, "Oh, I saw all the support that Tommy Robinson was getting and it worried me, so I thought I'd have to go and have a look for myself." So now I'm telling you about Stephen YAXLEY LENNON. Now, if you had a brain and did research him, you would have known that that was his real name. And you could have stopped this straight away. But I had to ask you 20, 30 times because you're a moron and you started saying, "Your dad. Your dad." Like I said, people lick this guy's ass. They cheerlead for him, yeah. They send him fucking shit in the chat, yeah. "Oh, BVM, we love you." Yeah, you love someone who can't speak for anyone, who can't even defend his own people, yeah. Can't even defend his own people's culture from people like Braydon, yeah. I do more to bloody do that than he does, yeah. Disgusting.
You're a fucking moron. Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is? Yes or no? Yes or no?
AKA Overkilled.
Yes or no? Do you know who
Second time he said it's my dad. Second time.
Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is?
He's your father.
Third time.
Like
You're
Darth
fucking
Vader.
pathetic, mate.
He's like
Seriously.
Darth Vader and you're like his dad.
Ian,
Now he's saying Darth Vader. Really? My God.
your jokes aren't funny, so don't bother. Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is?
Yeah, he is the father.
Do you know
So that's like the fourth or fifth time he can't answer the simple question.
who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is?
I believe he is the father.
Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is? Yes or no? You know you can say no, because I know that you don't actually know a lot of stuff, so you probably are used to saying no, I don't
He's
know.
your father.
You're pathetic. If people are listening to you saying the same thing over and over and they think you're fucking weird, man, yeah? Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is?
I won't answer any of your questions because you're like 40.
Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is, you
I don't want
moron?
to answer any of your questions because
Do you hear that? I don't want to answer any of your questions. Are you that weak, yeah? You can't answer a simple question. You say that you came to investigate Tommy Robinson movement. I ask you if you know about his real name and you don't want to answer the question. And this is the person that you put your support behind, yeah? A person who can't answer a simple question, even though he's there to investigate Tommy Robinson movement. He cannot answer a simple question. I find this depressing and like embarrassing for humanity.
Do you know who he is, yes or no? It's not a hard question. You say yes or no, you moron. You moron, say yes or no.
Is that how you go about by asking?
Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is? Do you understand English, mate? Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is?
You put your parent or guardian on the phone.
I'll tell you.
See what I mean? Instead of answering the question, if he didn't know who he was, just say no. If he does, tell me who it is. But no, he said, your father, Darth Vader. I don't know answer any of your questions. And then this. Pathetic, man.
Who he is? I'll tell you who he is because you're fucking dumb.
We know who he is.
Parent or guardian.
We know him.
Yeah, so does
You may know, he doesn't. Otherwise, he would have answered the question that I've asked him 15 times.
he know? Does he know, though?
Of course he knows.
Of course he knows. So why isn't he answering the question then? And why are you speaking for him?
Oh, so why wouldn't you just say yes or no, then?
Because you keep asking him over and over and over again.
I'm not really bothered.
So if he didn't want me to ask him over and over again, all he has to do is say yes, I know, or no, I don't. It's as simple as that.
Why does he need you people talking for him, right? Why? Why?
Place for
It doesn't make no
Do you know who Stephen YAXLEY Lennon is? Yes or no, BBM? It's not a hard question. I know you're not that clever, bruv, but do you know who he is?
Silence.
No. I'll tell you who he is, yeah? That's one of the aliases that your mate Tommy Robinson has.
Now let me just expand upon that. That's actually his real name. Tommy Robinson is an alias. Now, like I've spoken to, what's his name? Tiger, who goes to Speaker's Corner. The reason being is because Stephen YAXLEY Lennon doesn't actually sound very English and sort of with the people. But if you call yourself Tommy Robinson, innit, mate? You're more like them, innit, mate? Geezer, go down the pub. Come on, Tommy. Oh, Tommy. Because, Stephen YAXLEY Lennon. It's not quite the same. And really, it kind of sounds Irish. You know what I mean? Something like that, rather than actually English. You know what I mean?
You don't even know that.
See you later.
You don't even know that,
Yo,
mate.
real big up.
Yeah, shut up. You already said that, you moron. Piss off.
Love.
See how this is the second time that he said bye to Real. Yeah, Real, bye. Yeah, you already said this, yeah. Why are you saying it again? Are you trying to get someone to speak up for you again because you've been destroyed again? So I think we've counted, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 people that have to try and speak for this man because he got destroyed by me. And I don't really know why they need to cheerlead for someone who goes out there and speaks with his chest, who has this YouTube following and who has unbiased reviews. Ridiculous.
Love. Blessings.
Right, I'm turning this down because that is annoying as fuck. That is annoying as fuck. You putting that on there was annoying as fuck.
says that they want to unite people and they come with nothing but insults.
Insults. So this is a guy who called me weirdo. This is a guy who called me a whack job. This is a guy who asked me if I was on speed, and he's the one telling me that I insult him. Yeah.
Know who Stephen YAXLEY is? Yeah.
You know, when somebody comes with nothing, I'd rather not chat to you because you're coming at me with loads of insults. So
I'd rather not chat to you because you're coming at me with lots of insults.
I'm not chat to you.
You
I came on the panel to talk to you. I came on the panel to talk to you.
Oh, you did you? You came on the panel to talk to me, because before you said I don't need to talk to you, so make your fucking mind up.
And I asked you loads of questions and you couldn't even answer one.
I don't want to answer your simplest of questions.
You can't even answer one. Why do we have connections to Israel? Why do we have connections to Israel? Answer the question.
Somebody, listen.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question. We'll go. We'll go. Just go there. All you keep doing is say, yeah, blessings, real.
Oh my God! Listen to this guy. This is, for anyone who knows, this is Banksy, the vile man, yeah, who probably can't even see his own knob, yeah. Now here's the next cheerleader to come in, and listen to how cringe he sounds. Listen to him. Just listen to this. It makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, you said that. Now go. Either answer the question or go.
Like man, you're a hero, mate. You're a hero to many, many people.
You're a hero, mate, to many, many people. Really, for doing what? For saying nothing, for not being able to answer a simple fucking question. Banksy. And you're a knobhead. Who uses the name of a world famous artist as their name? Who the fuck are you to use his name? Pathetic. You're that unoriginal and uncreative that you have to steal someone else's name. Pathetic.
Thank you, Banksy. You don't know. Love. Blessings.
Why is everyone? What is this?
What is this? It's called me debating someone who cannot be debated with because he has no intellect and can't answer simple questions.
It's called the truth, mate, and you're welcome to listen to it.
Black Van Man, you're a hero.
Oh my God. Black Man, you're a hero. Oh my God. Have you ever heard of anything as cringy? This man has just been destroyed for like however many minutes, and then this man is coming and going, you're a hero. Oh my God.
Black man, you're a hero. Black man, you're a hero.
Yeah, alright, Banksy, yeah, you sick of
All the good men gone and
Banksy, I was thinking about you playing football.
Right, at this point, no one wants to hear this overweight man sing a song. So I hope you do realise that the person that you're putting all your support in, BVM, is just been exposed by me. None of the questions I'd written down, it was all off the top of my head. He can't answer one simple question. He asks me who I am, where I'm from, how old I am, if I went to university. He asks me all these things and he can't answer simple questions about his own culture. He cannot even say, he can't defend his own culture and say, yeah, of course we brought loads to this country from my culture. Of course we did. Yeah, we come from very many different places in Africa with loads of different varied cultures and art and music and philosophy and food and dancing. So, you know what I mean? That's just off the top of my head. But this guy doesn't have the intellectual capability to do these kind of things. So, like I said, BVM, if you want to debate me again in front of a bigger audience live, by all means, let me know and we'll sort it out, yeah? Because it will be child's play for me. But this is to all the real people, yeah, who just want peace in this world, who want to get rid of homelessness, to make sure that people are treated well, to make sure that everyone is represented fairly. Like in America, they're supposed to live for liberty and justice for all. Well, that's my philosophy as well, yeah? I want everyone to have their voice, yeah? Not just the rich, not just the elite who control us, who go to war for GOD, gold, oil and drugs. So I wish you all well. I wish you all the best of health. If anyone needs any help with anything to do with anything that they think I can help with, by all means. I'm only here to learn. I'm here to bond and connect with people. I don't want these people coming and saying that they represent us and they're unbiased when they're not, yeah? And they chill with kidnappers and they chill with people like Ralph who tries to cause racial and religious hate, yeah? So please put your support in me. I'm not asking for any money. My channel is not monetized, yeah. I'm just here to spread my word. I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the best for the new year. Peace and blessings to all of you. Peace.